not because business was bad, but because they could not find enough qualified workers during the current labor shortage. The owner of My Gal Sal Bakery and Cafe in Phoenix, Salome Schroeder, immigrated to the United States from South Africa and saved her money for 12 years so she could open that business. And Salome joins us right now from Phoenix. Salome, good morning. I'm sorry to see that you've had to close your doors over the weekend. What happened?
Basically, it came down to that I just didn't have enough staff to keep operating.
Because you have it's not like you just fry donuts. You have a very specific bakery that caters to people with complicated allergies and things like that. You need to have qualified people who know what they're doing.
Correct, because some people, it's not a diet preference, it's an actual serious allergy. Some people can die or get sick from it, so we have to be sure we maintain proper procedures in place to avoid cross-contamination and make people sick. So it is important to have people who can pay attention and be focused, and most importantly, show up for work.
Absolutely. And I know you feel personal frustration because when the pandemic hit and your doors were closed, you wound up paying the employees because they were loyal to you, you were loyal to them. Did they all come back after the pandemic?
No, they did not. They chose to stay home. And that's the part that breaks my heart because, as a mom and pop, I didn't have to do that. But that's something that me personally as a business owner chose to do.
Why didn't they come back?
Some gave me excuses of they didn't feel comfortable working with the public. Some said that they would make much more staying at home on unemployment. And I said, well, I can give you more hours. And they just chose not to come back.
Yeah. I know that since the people that you paid during the pandemic didn't come back, you were, until you had to close your doors over the weekend, you were having, you were looking for work. You had a help wanted sign in the window. And how many people would come in to ask for a job?
0 walk-ins. I recently had 24 applicants apply. I contacted every one of them. I received voicemails are full. Voicemail is not set up. I left messages. I had 2 people call me back. One person said she really needed to work, but she didn't have a car to come to work. I offered to pay for her Uber so she could come for the interview. I said, I'll make this easy for you. I'll pay for your Uber, and you tell me what time tomorrow you can make it here. Call me back. Never heard from her. The other person set up an interview, no show, no call, out of 24 people.
Unbelievable. And I know, so you bent over backwards. You were paying above the minimum wage. You gave your
Correct.
Employees year-end bonuses. I mean, you would be a great boss to work for, and you simply could not find the people to do it. But your situation is not unique because there are businesses all across the country that are facing the same problem right now.
Yes. It's the most frustrating thing I've ever encountered in my life.
So what are you going to do?
Well, my lease is up officially at the end of December, and I had to do a lot of thinking. Do I want to continue working 7 days a week, 12 to 14-hour days, doing the job of 6 people to stay open, and it will eventually take a toll on my health, mental and physical, or end my lease if I decide to go and get another building. I might be in a new building, but I'm going to have the same problem. I'm not going to have people who are going to be able to work for me. And right now, as I sit here, I have 2 people who can commit to working for me. And that's just not enough to running a business when I used to have 8 employees.
Yeah. Salome, final question. When's it going to change in America when people want to go back to work?
I don't know. I think it's going to take 18 months to maybe 2 years before things are going to go back to what we know as being normal.
Well, it's going to be a cold 18 months if that's how long it takes. Salome Schroeder, who just closed her business, My Gal Sal Bakery and Cafe. Best of luck to you. Sorry you've had such a rough